breath of fresh sports.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of A Breath of Fresh Sports. I am your co-host, Courtney.
I'm your co-host, Laron.
And I'm Erric Baker.
Yeah, man, welcome back to, what is this, like episode 7?
Yeah,
8?
man, time. We appreciate everybody sticking with us.
Yeah, man, like and subscribe. Stick with us for the long haul. We hope to bring more content to y'all come pretty soon. But we're going to stick to what we've been talking about, which is, some football talk, fantasy football, football news. We had Michael Thomas getting his contract extension. I know he's happy about that.
Yeah, monster.
Yeah.
Big contract.
Yeah, what was it?
95 years, $96.25 million.
Okay, so they
61 guarantee.
So they lowered it from the original. Yeah. It was over $100 million at first, right?
He probably get it back in like incentives and bonus and everything. If he make the Pro Bowls, he get 100 catches, 1,300 yard receiving, 10 touchdowns.
Right. I think he deserves it, man. He has the most catches in NFL history in his first 3 years.
In his prime.
In his prime, young.
I remember when he got drafted.
I do too.
I remember.
Go ahead.
I was telling everybody, I was like, man, watch out for this guy.
Yep.
He's under the radar because of his 40 time really wasn't all that good. But he was. I liked him in college. He didn't drop balls much. Mm-hmm. He was more position receiver. He wasn't fit to flat out just go over the top and burn you or nothing like that.
I think he got overshadowed too because he was there. They had him. You had Zeke, Cardell Jones. They had a lot of people, so he kind of was in the background. Right. And I knew he was good, but I didn't think he was that good when I saw him at Ohio State. I remember number 3. I remember him.
He was consistent and just dependable. And I really liked him from the get-go.
Yeah, I remember because you was saying you was high on Michael Thomas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know, but his rookie year, I picked him up off the waivers in fantasy his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? He had a good season, and then he ain't looked back.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it's more Michael Thomas or it's more Drew Brees? Or it's a combination of both?
It's a combination of both.
Do you think, like, if he was in some other systems, that he'll still have 100 catches, 1,200 yards?
Yeah,
I do.
I believe he's a great receiver, but I also believe that Drew Brees, that helps a lot.
Well, it does help a lot, no doubt. But here's the thing, this is how I feel. I think without Michael Thomas, they probably wouldn't be a playoff team.
Okay.
But without Drew Brees, I think they could be a playoff team. That doesn't really say that he's a better player than Drew. Mm-hmm. I just think
the valuability.
That he's just that valuable to that team, in the way that they coach and the way that that they play. I think he's more valuable as far as that playoff push.
Well, it depends on who they will replace Brees with, because you need somebody.
You got Taysom Hill and Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know, because Bridgewater right, but I don't believe Taysom Hill.
And I was gonna say, I don't care who you are as a receiver, except for maybe DeAndre Hopkins, because he showed that it don't matter who his quarterback is. But
put up numbers.
It don't matter. It really don't matter who if you're great or what. You gonna need somebody to get you the ball and put it where it needs to be, or at least somewhere close.
And that's why I said that. I
Drew Brees so accurate with the ball. He was ball.
Yeah. And Thomas gets open, so he does his part by getting open, running his routes, and Brees does his part by getting it to him on the money.
He's accurate.
That's one thing you said about Michael Thomas. Dude, he got his hands, his route running. That's what you ain't gotta be the fastest as long as you get separation.
Right.
Because if you got strong, you got to get off the line, you ain't gonna jam him. You ain't jamming him, DeAndre Hopkins, you not jamming them. But I'm happy for now. I want to ask y'all, with Michael Thomas getting his deal, what do you expect Julio to get? I know he was happy too when he got that deal.
Yeah, I expect Julio to get, as far as the annual pay, he'll be the highest annual pay wide receiver. Because the Falcons have already said that they're willing to make him the highest paid receiver. He's not going to get the long term as far as the years that Thomas got. He's not going to get a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
He'll get the 3. I think he'll get a 3-year deal, but he will get that as far as the, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Is that? I mean, so what's the holdup with that? If they're saying that they're willing to do it, I mean, you think he's asking for that long term?
He might be. He might want that long term security, you know, because
he might end up. They might, you know, come in the middle with each other instead of they want to give him 3. He might want 5, and they might do 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see 4 year, $80 million, you know, 65 million guaranteed. Because I like the fact that he believed in his owner. Like he said, he's talking to Arthur Blank, and they said that you know he's over. He got faith, and he got trust in Arthur Blank.
Right.
You know, so that's good. That's a good stats. You know, that's a good start.
Yeah.
You know. And Julio deserved it, man. He put up every year. That foot been messed up 10 years. He's still putting up 1,500 yards every year.
Right. I believe they was talking about his foot in the draft, and it's still a problem now. In all these years that he put up these monster numbers,
I have Julio. Can I have Julio foot?
Right.
So you want that foot?
Man, so
had the same injury 12 years and still putting up.
And did y'all see it before the Hall of Fame game? He was out there, he jumped about 40 inches off the ground and grabbed the ball with one hand. Like, he got a bad foot.
Yeah. They say his foot's all right now.
He never. Julio.
And with Julio, it seemed like every game with Julio, he something happen, he'll limp off the field, sit out for a play or two, and come right back out there, and you know, it's crazy.
The Iron Man body.
Yeah. Another thing we wanted to talk about was the Melvin Gordon situation, the holdout. I'm not sure if I said it in the episode previously that I thought that, you know, he would get signed and all this and that, but it's getting ugly.
Yeah, I can get it. It's getting ugly.
When your agent requests trades, when you trying to get money, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Because they looking like either you gonna pay us or let us go.
Yeah.
You know, don't keep prolonging. You know, let us know where we stand. Obviously, we so far away with contract terms. Y'all ain't looking to resign. It's already August. The season started what, a month?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's keep the ball moving. Let us know something. We want to be playing September 8th.
We may have seen the last of Melvin Gordon with the Chargers.
I believe that.
I hate that because I like him with the Chargers, and this dude, their window is now. Their window to make noise is now. And you got this going on.
With a healthy Phillip Rivers, a healthy Keenan Allen, Mike Henry.
Their defense
The
stepping
defense is a
up.
lot better. Yeah, I was looking at that team and I was like, this could be their year.
Yeah.
They got a good squad, you know.
But they need them most definitely in order to make that run.
Because even though I like Austin Eckler and Justin Jackson, they not better with Gordon.
Right.
You know, you need that big bad one that bring the game home. You know, that last 2 minutes.
So what is he asking for?
He just want a contract extension.
Yeah, I don't think it's more like Zeke's. Well, you know, Zeke wanted Ty Gurley money. I don't know if Melvin Gordon that position one thing. I don't. He want to get paid with this $6-7 million a year, or it might be 4 or 5 years. He wants to get paid because he making $5.6 million this year.
Yeah.
Just no.
Yeah. He wants stability.
Yeah.
He wants his contract, and I'm sure the team wants to do what most teams do: let them play out their contract and franchise tag. I'm sure that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they treat running backs.
You know, I understand where he's coming from. Everybody wants to get compensated.
Yeah.
You do your work. You know, you get 1,200 yards every year. You know, you show it's just a rookie year. You improving every year.
Right.
So the man just want to get paid. You know, he want to be considered one of the top backs. He want to get paid like him.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I hate that for him. I had Melvin Gordon high on my list.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure we all did.
Another thing we got to talk about is Zeke's situation.
Yeah.
And we got an update from Sleeper. We use Sleeper app, and we got an update that said that his holdout could last months. And you know, I was understanding at first that his deadline was August 6th, and if he didn't show up by August 6th, then this year wouldn't be accrued as far as his fourth season would be 2020.
Right.
But you know, it's a crazy situation.
And then his off the field stuff is kind of happening right now.
That's really what it is.
Because they kind of scared to give him that long term money when all these things he's doing. So he really just need to stay low key right now. You know, just sit in the house and do Netflix and chill.
It's hard. I mean, you know, it's hard.
When you're 24 years old,
Yeah.
it's hard. Even that limelight, all the cameras everywhere, everybody on you, it's hard. But you know, I want Zeke to get paid because he's shown if not the best running back, he one of the top 3 best running backs.
So is he willing to
Do it even still?
to risk the whole season? I mean, is he willing to?
I'm not sure if he's willing to, but I really don't see it going that far.
Yeah, I believe in Jerry Jones gonna pay him.
I don't see it going that far.
Because Jerry Jones, one thing I've always seen Jerry Jones loyal to his players, especially to the superstars. You know, and if he's been consistently talking about they're gonna pay him, I believe him. Because I've seen interviews with other players about Jerry very player friendly. You know, he wants his best players to be there, and he know it helps everybody. When Zeke there, it makes Dak look better, it makes Amari Cooper look better, it makes everything look better. And
I believe if this was Zeke, if this was Zeke's last year on his contract, I believe it would be a different topic.
yeah,
But with him having 2 years left on his deal, that's why there's a hold up with the organization and the player. And you had Gurley getting his contract 2 years ahead of time, and he had an awesome season last year and re-injured his knee that he injured in college, and now they're saying that he has arthritis in his knee and he may never look the same and all this other talk, and I'm sure they're scaring these other organizations, these other
which
teams.
should, because when one of the top running backs getting paid top dollars and he catches an injury like that, it may kind of freaks you out. Like, man, do we really want to take this risk?
Another guy, we just got to talking about, I think it was off camera, was Devonta Freeman. He got his deal right on time.
Yeah, got that 5 year, $40 million.
He ain't been right ever since.
So,
Yeah. And if he wouldn't have signed that right when he did, then life would have been a lot different.
Yeah, because he's not getting it. But I do like the fact they showing some faith in him by letting Tevin Coleman go, and they say Smith, but they showing that, okay, we believe in you. Come up to injury, we believe you'll bounce back. We want to make you basically a full-time man. Got rid of Tevin Coleman. Now put up a shut up. Because they could easily, most of his guarantee money is gone.
Yeah.
When he signed that about 2-3 years ago. So most of that is gone.
2 years ago. Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't think Zeke's hold out this situation. It's nothing like, I don't think it's like Gordon. I think Gordon's is going to last all the way up until they either sign him or they trade him.
Yeah.
If they don't do either, I believe he's willing to do a bail. Let him sit out the whole year.
So this is his last year on his contract.
Once you request a trade, we basically all in on. We going our way, we go leave. We sit out and we go trade. I'm not coming in. When
So
they trade, you don't want to be with that no more.
If they don't trade him and he hold out, he just missed the season, get fined, come back next year a free agent.
Yep.
Nope.
No, they can franchise tag him.
No, I don't. Well, actually, I really don't know how it works, but I don't think. I don't know. I think he was still.
If he sit out, they still have his rights.
Yeah, they still have his rights.
Just look at Calvin Johnson. The Lions still got his rights. That been 3 years ago he retired. So you don't. Yeah.
Kind of like Marshawn.
Yeah. When
Seattle
had to trade him.
It would be up to the team.
Up to the team.
And let him, what, go ahead and be free. Like Bell last year, it was still up to. No, it wasn't Bell. It was somebody. It was still up to the team, and they went ahead and let him be a free agent. I forgot who it was, but anyway, it would be up to the Chargers, if they want to go ahead and let him be a free agent, which I don't really see that happening.
I think they just go hold him to his right. They just go hold him by that little string.
But with Zeke, his is a little different because if he missed this year, it's just a year gone. Then he come back next year
That'll be his
on his
fourth.
final.
Yeah. And that you were saying that off camera, you were saying that instead of them still having that 5th year option, if he sit out this year, that 5th year option would fall off the table.
Right.
So meaning that August 6th deadline is irrelevant.
Yeah.
So he could hold out all year and still play next year, which would have been his 5th year. Anyway, and that would be his final year still on his contract.
And then possibly
that would be smart to do because that'll save another year off his body. All those carries and.
Well, then he'll possibly be looking at a $20 a 2021 franchise tag.
Which it still would have been on the table.
It still would have been the same.
It would have been the same.
Okay.
Because 2020 would have been his 5th year, and then 2021 they still get a
Your
franchise.
team option in a franchise tag.
Yeah.
Which you know they probably will nowadays.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't see a lot of teams getting, you don't see a lot of players getting straight deals now. Like Ty Gurley, he probably was the last one.
I think it's gonna be different with Zeke though. I really do.
I believe in Jerry Jones to take care of him.
Yeah, I believe they'll make it happen, and we'll be ready to roll.
I think they learned from Emmett. When Emmett held out,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2 games.
Tyler
I think
Payton,
they went
man.
0-2 and they signed them and they won the Super Bowl. So,
Y'all ready for the?
yeah, let's go and get to the main event, which is
Hey,
the top 5 fantasy tight ends. Our predictions for our top 5 fantasy tight ends. Laron, you want to kick it off?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got at number 1.
I got Travis Kelce number 1. Man.
Yeah, that's really no surprise.
Yeah.
I also have him at number 1.
I got him in number 1 also.
Yeah.
So I got Zach Ertz number 2.
Same with me. Eric's at number 2.
Same here.
So,
I got George Kittle at 3.
same here. Got Kittle at 3.
Still at 3.
Really, the top 3,
Yeah.
that's there in that tier by themselves.
They got that
It's all
top
others.
two.
Right.
So my number 4, I have Hunter Henry. And, you know, I really think that Hunter Henry's going to have a bounce back year coming off an injury. And especially if Melvin Gordon is out for any amount of time because he's so important because he's a matchup nightmare. 6'6", got speed, you know, he can run routes. And Phillip Rivers loves tight ends, as Antonio Gates. You know, so I think Hunter Henry's in line for a big season. And yeah.
And yeah. And my number 4, I have Vance McDonald. I think I love Vance McDonald this year, man. With Antonio Brown gone, Jesse James gone, those targets are going to have to go somewhere, and they're going to be spread it around. I don't think they're going to use James Conner the exact same way that they use Le'Veon Bell as far as in the passing game. And then Juju is not Juju. He already had a lot of targets last year. You know, he's not going to get all of Brown's targets, so that's going to be spread it around. You know, and Vance McDonald, he's an athletic tight end.
He is.
He's big and strong. Like we said before, he's still throwing Chris Conte into retirement. And I really believe in Vance McDonald this year. I think
You know
he's going to have a
what?
monster year.
I agree with you. One reason I like Van McDonald this year because with all them young receivers they have, you need a safety valve. Quarterback best friend is tight end.
And he was there last year. The other guys, I mean, you have Ryan Switzer that's going to be on the slot. He was there as well, but they brought in Dante Moncrief. This is his first year there. He's got to get the rapport with Ben Roethlisberger. Vince McDonald already got it, you know.
I like Van McDonald.
Yeah, I like him. My 4, I got Jerry Cook.
Yeah,
at
he
4.
can have a monster year.
If they can get that, which I think they can, just get the chemistry down with the quarterback. Both of them are professional. I think they can make it happen. Spend some time together and go ahead and just get on the same level, on the same page, the right reads and everything as far as what they like to do with the defense, reading them and breaking off or sitting or breaking hot or whatever the case may be. It's different schemes and different offenses, but if they can get that together, man, I mean, he's in a great spot.
I love Jerry Cook with the Saints because he that doing those seam routes, you know, that speed, put him on linebackers. You know, he's 6'6", 6'7", he athletic. I like. Yeah.
In my opinion, Cook's ceiling is higher than Vance McDonald and who I have at number 5.
Right.
If things pan out right with Jared Cook could be in that top 3.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to, I forgot to go over George Kittle. I had George Kittle at 3. I meant to say something about him. I was thinking about dropping him a little lower, not because of I think he's not talented or anything. He's a beast. I think he's a beast, you know. It's just that there was one great season, and everything fell into place for George Kittle. All the targets around him were injured, and then basically all of his production came from C.J. Beathard, not Jimmy Garoppolo. So those are questions, and the running back core was so banged up, you know. So now you're gonna have Tevin Coleman coming in. He can be used in the passing game. You got Matt Breida still there. He can be used in the passing game. You got Jerick McKinnon
He's a good pass
yeah, he's a good pass catcher. Then you got your wide receivers healthy. Then you got the wide receivers that you drafted coming in. You have all these weapons around him. Then you got Jimmy Garoppolo coming in. Yeah, I think he played 2 or 3 games with him.
Yeah, but he didn't have no big games.
Yeah, so we still need to see things pan out with everything in place with George Kittle. But, yeah.
I had a third. I mean, just because of his ability to do those things.
That's why I kept him at 3. But
right, but still, like you said, it's so much. It's a lot different now.
Yeah,
a lot different. So can he match or come close to what he did last year?
I think the yards are going to come back.
Right. When you get 1,377 yards of tight end, that's hard.
Yeah, I know.
That's hard to come back.
That's an NFL record for a reason. For a tight end.
That's hard to do. Then I think his touchdowns were 5 touchdowns. I think because he had more red zone opportunities.
Yeah. Especially with all the weapons around him, that means that there's potential that their offense could be better.
Yeah.
That could
I think
score more points. And with them being in the red zone more, there's more potential for him to score touchdowns.
I think Kyle Shanahan, he gonna really put his snap on it this year.
Most of his touchdowns were long touchdowns.
Right.
Yeah.
So
with the 5th, so that was 1 through 4.
Yeah.
I had Jared Cook at 5.
Okay.
Jared Cook.
Yeah, we are okay. I got Hunter Henry at 5. You already went over. It was the same things that I was going to say with the Melvin Gordon situation.
You got the backbreaker.
And I have Vince McDonald at 5.
So
we talk about everybody. We basically had the same group.
But with that being said, I think 1 through 3 could land
so much.
either way.
Yeah.
I don't think Kelsey is just going to be a lock at 1.
Ertz, man.
Consider the fact with Ertz, he has Deshaun Jackson coming back. I think that takes him to another level. I think the middle is going to be open.
He loves Zach Ertz, man.
I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you got Deshaun Jackson, you got Alshon, Aguilar,
Dallas Goddard.
I mean,
a lot of weapons.
And I think he's going to eat that middle up, and he can catch. I mean,
he had 116 catches,
right?
8 touchdowns.
Man, that's monster numbers.
Yeah. It's like almost a tie for first.
I can see him being number 1 because because I think the Chiefs gonna have a regression. Patrick Mahomes, so if he had regression, Travis Kelce have regression. I think when it's over, I think Zach Ertz will be number 1 tight end because I feel like Carson Wentz will have a monster year this year. When he has a monster year, Zach Ertz has a monster year.
Is he gonna stay healthy?
I believe so. I think
that's what we gotta wait and see.
That's the big elephant in the room with them. But if I don't give him that contract, they really feel like they believe he's gonna stay healthy. And he got something to prove too. They let Nick Foles go, so it's all on him now.
All right, yeah.
It's on his
That's
shoulder.
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the same thing.
So guys, man, I mean, I hate for it to be so quick. But y'all have anything else y'all want to go over?
Well, I want to talk about a couple of guys that could have been in my top 5. I really like Jordan Reed, but with the quarterback situation, I really don't know who's going to be there, and
also his health too.
Right, and with his health, but with that, he said he's fine, and he's showing great speed and separation and
get back to the cuts.
Yeah, getting back to
the things that he used to do.
The thing that he was doing when he had that great year.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jordan Reed. You had me win football championship. Thank you, fantasy football. I appreciate that, Jordan Reed. Good job.
He ain't been right ever since. You the reason.
Hey, you did it right for me, baby.
One more person I want to talk about is Howard.
O.J. Howard.
With Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He played 7 games last year, I think.
He reminds me a lot of Vance McDonald with the speed and the athletic ability, the running. They remind me of each other.
Well, he's in my opinion, Howard is more athletic.
Way more athletic. Yeah.
Not as big, not a big, but he's.
Yeah, but as far as his numbers and speed and jumping and not.
He has 7. He played 7 games with 5 touchdowns. But with those 7 games, who was the quarterback?
That was
was Fitzpatrick.
It was switching.
Okay, when did it start? Because he was he was suspended for how many games last year?
Winston.
Yeah.
Like the first two games.
But Fitzpatrick started the first three games, and then week 4 he started,
right.
and then they benched him and brought in Winston.
Okay.
And then Winston started week 5, and then they benched him. They was going back and forth, man. So
that's the only thing that scared me with OJ Howard.
Quarterback situation.
But any of these guys can be in the top 5. You got Howard, you got Reed, Ingram. Talking about Ingram.
Yep.
Any of these guys can be in the top 5, but
with OJ Howard, I wanted to bring this up. You have Bruce Arians there.
right.
I love that Bruce Arians offense, but has he ever used a tight end?
No.
Not much.
His
And,
offense,
you know,
Yeah.
so
he likes to throw the ball down the field a lot.
I actually had OJ Howard in my top 5. And I made last minute changes, and I, put the guys that we already talked about in there. So that's another reason why he's right on the outside of my top 5 as well. Him and Evan Ingram.
And another thing with me is Winston. To me, it seems like he tries to feed a certain receiver. He get locked in on that receiver.
Which is his number is 13.
Right. I forget
Mike
his name. Evans. It's like he just glued. His eyes are glued on him, and he force feeds him.
You don't know how to scan the field.
Right. He doesn't move the safety. He doesn't
That's why he throws so
pump
many
fake.
No pump fakes or nothing.
He doesn't
step,
roll
drop
around.
back.
It's just like, okay, hut. Like, take the
Right to the
ball.
point.
And that scares me because I know what Howard is capable of, but when he have that fair
he has the
chance,
abilities, but
so that scares me.
You just never know.
Yeah, but I think with Bruce Arians being there, that he's going to work with Jameis a lot, you know what I'm saying, to get things right because, he had your guy, Carson Palmer. We love Carson Palmer. And
I think Carson Palmer can come out of retirement.
No.
They might make him a quarterback coach.
That's possible.
Hey, Carson Palmer, I'm your number 1 fan.
Yeah, he is,
He
really.
cried a couple times, so yeah, believe
He
it.
going to cry the cops right now today. So,
But he got the potential to just Jameis. It's all on you.
Right.
You want to get paid like a top quarterback. Now it's your time. You got a great offensive mind.
it's put up or shut up for Jameis.
Yeah.
This is his season.
Yes.
One more thing. I was looking at the top 5 last year, and no one has really been talking about this guy so far this year. Eric Ebron.
Well, I think the one that is talking about his much because Jack Doyle back.
Well, yeah, I know Jack Doyle is
And
back.
And
And
drafted
You have first of all, his touchdown production, his touchdown percentage was like an all-time high. He had 60-some catches with 13 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that's not going to repeat.
Right.
I'm confident in saying that that's not going to repeat. If he's going to have 13 touchdowns, that means his catches is going to be 80, 90 catches somewhere up there. But I don't see that happening with Jack Doyle being back. They got another red zone guy in there with Devin Funchess because Ebron was the red zone guy last year.
Right.
Now you have another red zone guy. They're gonna have to split that role. Well, you got Devin Funchess there. Then you got Hilton healthy, and then bring in Paris Campbell as the threat.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of weapons to split with. So that I don't believe he'll.
But he did show that he could be the man if needed.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yes.
showed that.
Yes.
He finally showed about his full potential.
Caught a few balls and less drops.
Yeah. I actually would like if he was the number 1 tight end there and just instead of them using Doyle. I mean, every team would love to have more weapons, of course. But I actually I would like Ebron to be used more.
But if he proved that he can do that, then why would it be such a?
It might feel like he a 1-year wonder. Because his production never was really great with Detroit.
It wasn't. But
And now you go get 13 touchdowns.
Go ahead and say why in Detroit. you always talk about Stafford.
I mean, Stafford would throw the ball so high And dude is so tall, and then when he jumps, he's that much taller, and he'll still overthrow him. And I'm like, what is he doing?
Too much of a cannon.
And then to his defense, when he did throw it right on the money,
He would drop the
he
ball.
would drop the ball. So it's like, man, can we get it together
Yeah,
here?
no.
And he got it together last year, that's
Right.
for sure.
And try to get that cup, try to get that big contract.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know that I'm keeping an eye on that too, man,
Yep.
to see how that pans out. That's all I got.
We wish all y'all the best, from Travis Kelce to all the great tight ends. Wish y'all the best and put up big numbers for it. We looking for it. We want you on our fantasy team. So
The guy that we come next year, when we look back on this, now we'll be like, dang, why I didn't put him in there? It's Jared Cook. I feel like I need to put him in there. You know, because his ceiling is just off the chain. Like, it's so high, man. You know.
So let me ask you this: Is he gonna come right in and be the man?
yes.
It's tight end?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They got what's the guy named Hill? No, number 89. Yeah, number Hill.
Yeah.
Ben Watson gone. It's Jared Cook's spot.
Yeah. And he could be, and I say this because he could come in and be either the second option or the third option in that passing game, with Thomas being the first option and Kamara either being the second or third option, and then you have Cook. And you have Traquan Smith, which I expect him to have a better year this year. But at the same time, I think Cook can come in and be more targeted than Traquan.
I think Jared Cook got much. I think they're gonna put Jared Cook in the slot a lot too.
Yeah, so
against the safety linebackers. Put a matchup. Sean Payton loves going against matchups.
So that's a guy that I could regret looking back on this, and I'll be like, man, why I didn't put him in there, man?
But tell the word now, Jared Cook.
Yeah, Jared Cook is nothing against you. I believe, like I said, your ceiling is sky high. You could be in the top 3, but as of right now, I got these other guys in there. You're right outside the top 5. I'm serious.
Jared Cook looking like Jared Cook said, but Courtney, didn't I put up all these numbers last year with Derek Carr? Now I got Drew Brees. Come on, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but he also had his spans where he would only have 1 catch or no catches.
Yeah, he
So
did. I didn't understand it. Too many, give you like 2 catches, 23 yards.
That could be Derek Carr.
I mean, he was with the Raiders.
Yeah, that could be that.
Sorry, Derek Carr.
And now you got Breeze, and you in that amazing system.
Right.
So I'm sorry, Cook. I might have. You know what? I might have to change right after this. So man, that's all we have for today. If you stuck with us this far, like I always say, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Appreciate it.